Hello and welcome once again to ItzaNailsNBeauty. This is going to be a collaboration video that I'm doing with fellow IpsyOS members, and this was an idea that Chris, another IpsyOS member, came up with, and a member of each part of the United States is taking part in this collaboration. So stay tuned because I am going to be talking about one love and what one love means to me. So basically, since America currently feels so split up in this point in time, we wanted to come together and to talk about what basically one love means to each and every one of us, and to prove that regardless of our differences, we in the end are basically just one. So we're all going to have a different interpretation of what one love means, and this is going to be my interpretation. So stay tuned and stick around for my definition of one love. Oh my gosh, where do I start? There's so many things I love. I love, for instance, this color right here, this lip gloss that I'm wearing by Too Faced. I love makeup. I recently started wearing makeup. I love YouTube. That's why I started, because I'm a very creative person. I don't know if you guys know, but I started in college I went for graphic design, but obviously that didn't work out because it wasn't my passion. It's creating different forms, not just constraining myself to one thing. So I love creating. I do my own acrylic nails, as you can tell by my channel if you've been a subscriber of mine. I love this shade of a color pop. There's so many things I love. I love my daughter so much. She's one of the best things that has happened to me. You know, I love any way that I can express myself. I love this current set of acrylic nails that I did on myself. You know, there's so many things that I love, and some are more intense than others, you know? And even though he drives me crazy and sometimes I can't stand him, I love my husband. I mean, I've practically been with him literally half of my life. And there's so many things that I love. I love being loyal to friends, even though many times they haven't been loyal to me. I would have loved to have a loving and caring mother, even though she was never really there for me. I love the scent of this sweet peach palette, you know? There's so many things I love, and throughout the years I've discovered, the older I get, I've discovered more things that I love and other things that I don't really love. But above all, there's one thing that I've discovered that I wasn't loving enough. And that was myself. And I think it's mostly because I was never really taught. And yes, taught. I think we need to be taught to love ourselves, to respect ourselves, to value ourselves. Because if we don't love ourselves and accept ourselves with all of our flaws and our imperfections, how are we ever going to love somebody with all their flaws and our imperfections? So if you're a parent, or if you're in the position to teach somebody, teach them how to value and love themselves. And maybe, just maybe, we will have less hate and a little bit more respect and tolerance, and less bullying and less critiquing of others. So teach them, show them, by showing yourself how to love yourself and respect yourself by example. And I've learned that I have to love myself in my own skin, and that I don't have to wear makeup to be beautiful. I don't have to wear makeup to feel beautiful. And that's something that I've had to learn. My weight, my physical, the way I look, I literally had to learn to accept myself for who I am, because like I've mentioned before earlier, you know, I wish I would have had that maternal love, that maternal love that mostly people do have, but not all of us have it. So it's important to know and learn how to love ourselves and accept ourselves regardless of what anybody and anyone thinks or says about you. Just love yourself and accept yourself for who you are. Don't ever think less about you. Value yourselves, appreciate yourselves, because if you don't do that, nobody else will. And even if somebody else does say they love you and accept you, what's the point if you can't do that for yourself? Know your worth, know your value. And that comes with time, honestly. And it's not just about how you look on the outside. It's about who you are on the inside and what you can offer people, what type of love you can give people, and just your characteristics, your values as a person. That's what love is. That's what matters, honestly. And this might be cheesy, but that's what it is. We need to learn to love ourselves and not focus so much on the outside and trying to compete with the next person and who has better lips and who has a better butt and who has the better body and who looks better and who has the best Instagram brows and whatever. That's not love. That really isn't. And also, let's not try to confuse love with materialistic things. Material things never, ever substitute love, guys. Just keep that in mind, especially if we are parents or spouses or family members. It never does. And that is what one love means to me, guys. Honestly, it all just starts with me, with you. We have to love ourselves. We have to accept ourselves. There's no other way. At least that's what I think. But what do you think? What's the meaning of one love for you? I would love it if you share it, if you spread the word, if you create your own video, if you do a picture, if whatever, however you can express, however you can give your opinion of what one love means to you. Hashtag one love, whether it be on Twitter, YouTube, on Instagram, Facebook, whatever social media platform you have. I would love it if you could share what one love means to you. And definitely I will be looking out, all of us who created these videos, what one love means to us. We're going to be on the lookout and spread the word. Just go out there and share it with us. You guys got to know a little bit more about myself, and now it's your turn. Let everyone know what one love is for you.